This is a question that imagines a utopia. What if there was enough fresh water for everyone, everywhere on Earth? It feels like the solution to humanity's oldest problems: famine, disease, and conflict. Let's imagine that one day, through some unexplained miracle of geology or technology, this happens. Aquifers everywhere swell with pristine water, and gentle, life-giving rain begins to fall consistently over the Sahara, the Atacama, and the Australian Outback. The age of thirst is over. The immediate consequences would be overwhelmingly positive, a true golden age for humanity. The great deserts of the world, for centuries symbols of desolation, would begin a spectacular transformation.
Within a decade, a soft green carpet of grass would cover the dunes, followed by shrubs and then forests. The world would literally become greener. This would trigger the greatest agricultural boom in history. Food could be grown locally on every continent, ending famine almost overnight. The geopolitical landscape would shift dramatically. Conflicts over river rights in the Nile Basin or the Tigris-Euphrates system would simply cease, their reasons for existing washed away. Nations whose power was tied to controlling scarce water resources would find their leverage gone.
On a human level, the benefits would be even more profound. With clean water readily available, waterborne diseases like cholera, dysentery, and typhoid, which have killed billions throughout history, would be virtually eradicated. Sanitation and hygiene would improve globally, leading to a dramatic increase in average life expectancy. A new green rush would begin as millions migrate to settle the newly fertile lands, creating new cities and cultures in what was once uninhabitable wasteland.
But this green paradise has a dark, unintended side. The Earth's ecosystems are a delicate, interconnected web, and deserts are not mistakes of nature. They are ancient, vital biomes. A sudden global abundance of water would trigger an extinction event on a scale rarely seen. Every specialized life form adapted to aridity, the cactus, the camel, the fennec fox, the countless species of insects and microbes that thrive in the sand, would be wiped out. We would trade biodiversity for a uniform green monoculture. This would be a silent, sandy genocide of entire ecosystems. The climate, our planet's operating system, would be thrown into chaos. The vast, hot and dry deserts play a critical role in global air circulation and weather patterns. Turning the Sahara into a rainforest would fundamentally alter the atmospheric heat engine. This could disrupt or even reverse established wind patterns, causing catastrophic superstorms in unexpected places. The Indian monsoon, upon which more than 1 billion people depend, could fail. The change in the Atlantic's salinity and temperature from increased continental runoff could shut down the ocean conveyor belt, plunging Europe into a new ice age. In our attempt to fix the world's dry spots, we would break its climate.
Even the new human societies would face peril. The soil in most deserts is not inherently fertile. It lacks the rich organic matter of temperate regions. The initial green boom would be followed by soil degradation and nutrient depletion on a massive scale. Furthermore, with no natural barriers to expansion, the human population could spread unchecked, clearing these new forests for settlement and industry, repeating the mistakes of the past on a freshly green canvas. The newfound abundance of one resource would only accelerate the depletion of all others.
Ultimately, a world with water everywhere might be a world where we finally drown in the consequences of our own desires. A green and pleasant land that is ecologically hollow and climatically hostile. It serves as a stark reminder that in a system as complex as a planet, a perfect solution can often be the most dangerous problem of all.